Thank you for tuning in and welcome to the second episode of Ask the Author. I'm Trenton Foster with Adventure King, and today we have a special guest, author of Canoeing and Kayaking Georgia, Suzanne Welander. All right, Suzanne, you paddle all across the Southeast, and this time of year, your experience and knowledge is extra handy as the water in the Peach State is a tad warmer. With people traveling from as far as Canada to paddle Georgia rivers, what river do you suggest that they begin with?
Hey Trenton, thanks so much for asking that question. Georgia really has something for paddlers of every experience level, regardless if it's class 5 steep creeks that they're most interested in, or if they're interested in more leisurely trips down winding rivers, many of which can take many days. Winter is a great time to visit the Peach State too, and I'll tell you a little bit more about that in a sec. Two trips that I wanted to mention in particular that Georgia is well known for and that makes it a destination for winter paddling are the Chattooga River and the Okefenokee Swamp. The Chattooga River is a whitewater river, so it's for paddlers interested in doing whitewater, anything from difficulty class 2 all the way up to class 5 difficulty. It's a federally protected wild and scenic river, and consequently there can be no development within a quarter mile of the river corridor. And that means that while you're traveling the Chattooga, it's your own private river where you're paddling through hemlock forests, waterfalls are falling into the beautiful stream, interspersed with some rapids that are quite interesting and sometimes very challenging. The river is a wild river, which means that you need rainfall in order to be able to paddle it. And thankfully, in the wintertime, Georgia has relatively more rainfall, which makes for more paddling days. Canoeing and Kayaking Georgia has recommendations on good levels to paddle the Chattooga. So, along with very detailed descriptions of the sections of the river and detailed descriptions of the rapids on that river. The other trip I wanted to tell you about is the Okefenokee Swamp. It also has federal protection. It's a national wildlife refuge the size of Connecticut, and it preserves the largest blackwater swamp in North America. It truly is an amazing ecosystem that's home to so much wildlife. Raccoons, there's all kinds of migratory birds from the Arctic come down and overwinter there, and there are many alligators who call the swamp home. There are 6 different canoe trails that the National Park Service maintains through the Okefenokee Swamp. Most of those are multi-day trips that require an overnight stay in the swamp, which is really the best way to experience it. Reservations need to be made for the camping platforms. Each platform houses one party every night. So again, you're having a very private experience through an amazing preserved wildlife wilderness. Canoeing and Kayaking Georgia has details on how to go about getting your reservations, as well as the trails and a lot more information that'll be helpful for planning a trip in the Okefenokee Swamp. Winter is also a great time to visit the Okefenokee because the Georgia winters are very mild. It's rare but not unusual for us to have a freeze. The wildflowers are starting to come out in the swamp, which makes it even more beautiful, and the cooler temperatures mean that there are fewer bugs in the swamp at that time. The night skies are not to be missed there as well. With less humidity in the winter, the night sky viewing is even better. And we're talking, this is an international dark sky park. It's the darkest skies that you can find east of the Mississippi River. So whatever it is that you choose to do to experience Georgia in the winter, I hope that you have a great visit to the Peach State.
Thank you for watching our latest video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. We have a lot of stuff for you guys, and we don't want you to miss anything. You can also turn on our notifications so that when we drop a video, you're the first one to know about it. Thank you.